You live in the projects. And you left a man with a job. Who wants to hear you talk?
Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. This is your man DeAndre Saxon, and to today's video we have a reaction to Kevin Samuels talking to this woman where we're trying to gain clarity over why she left her husband. Guys, this is in this new day and age, we have to become aware. You know, we were sold a fairy tale, same as the ladies have been sold a fairy tale from Disney movies that Prince Charming is gonna come and take care of you and you got to be perfect. Guess what? As men, we got to understand as well that we can do everything. We can take care of a woman, we can break our backs, we can work 9 to 5, take over shifts, make extra money, take care of her, pay her bills, give the children, and she can still potentially lose you, leave you. So we got to get educated, and that's what Kevin Samuels did. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it.
No, I was not married to that father.
Okay. Are they all by the same guy?
Yes.
Okay. So what question did you have about high value men or getting out here? What can I do for you?
Well, I've just come to the point to where I don't think I can. Well, my first question would be like, what is your like definition of a high value man, so that I can answer it from that perspective?
Well, how about this? How old are your children?
The oldest is 4, then I have a 3-year-old and a just turned 2-year-old.
All right. So you start having children at 24?
23 was my first
22?
one.
22. So did you go to college?
Yes, I did some college, but I dropped out.
All right. So you dropped out of school. Have you been working?
I did work, nothing too big. So just retail.
Okay.
Both of my jobs are retail.
All right. So you've been effectively a were you living with their father?
Yes, we were living together.
And how long you guys been broken? How long you guys been apart?
We've been apart since 2017.
Okay.
I'm not good with my math, but I remember when I left him.
Okay, why'd you leave him?
I left because I needed better clarity for myself, and I was just understanding like my own mindset that I wanted more for myself. I wanted to take a step back so I can get my own self together for these children, that we brought into this world.
And their children are all boys?
Yes, they're all boys.
And what does your ex do for a living?
He is works at the shipyard, so it's like a government type job. That's what he says.
But was he paying all the bills?
Yes.
Okay, so he paid all the bills, all the utilities. Did you have a car?
No.
He had a car though?
Yes.
All right, but basically he was taking care of the family?
Yes.
And you left him to get clarity?
No, so
I don't know you, ma'am. Just go ahead and spill it.
Okay. So basically, before, like when we hooked up, we were both on the same level with every aspect of our life. Both of us was broken.
Okay, so right there, we want to go ahead and we have to first realize that she is what Kevin Samuels would call a homewrecker. She left her family. And if you guys are watching this channel and you're familiar with Kevin Samuels, you know that in today's day and age, it is very difficult, especially in the Western world, the United States, to get married. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and anywhere from 70 to 80% are initiated by women, which makes it even more difficult, but it doesn't stop there. Even when she is initiated divorce, she's more likely to get alimony, she's more likely to get the kids, to get 50% of what you have. So it's very difficult because in this world where women have so many options where they can be so emotional, they could just leave at any point without any repercussion. And in this case, this woman is known as a homewrecker. And worst of all, in her particular case, she has 3 boys, which is really important. Like we're talking, which is Women's Day a couple days ago, which is totally fine. Let's support the women. But we also have to support the men. It is very important to have a man in the household because the man brings stability. He brings sternness. He brings responsibility. And if you guys know that, if they did a research that said that 70% of the males that are incarcerated in jail come from single mother households. Now, we're not here to talk bad about single mothers, but it is very important to have the father in the home. And in this particular case, a woman left her man with seemingly no reason, with 3 young boys that will soon be men, and she's setting these boys up for failure. Let's hop right back into it.
So we went along fine with our relationship in the beginning. And I went off to college, and I was only in college for 2 years, and I dropped out. And
when you left
I had
him, no
big
man.
trust issues.
When you left him, no, there were 3 babies into it. You left him in 2017 for what?
He was showing me that he wasn't ready.
Ready
to
for what?
And start a family. Say that again.
He was showing that he wasn't ready to start a family.
Yeah, because
ma'am, stop
like
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. You had 3 children already.
As I'm listening to this, you know what I'm thinking? I can already see it. She has a group of friends around here that said, you know what, Queen, you deserve better. You know, we have a perfectly blue-collared fella here that had a family, that found a young woman, right? She's having babies between 22 to 25, perfect age for her to be having children. He went to work. He did overtime. He had a government job. He paid for them. He did everything that he was supposed to do as a man that we're supposed to do. But she still left him. And as I'm thinking about this, you know what I see? I see her friends saying, you know what, Queen, you deserve better. She's probably on Instagram comparing her life with the other women that are being flown out, that are driving luxury cars, that are living a different lifestyle. And she probably got uncomfortable and did not like the lifestyle that she was living because she was comparing it to something like Instagram, and her friends around her were saying, you know what, Queen, you deserve better. Even though he's taking care of you, even though he's paying for everything, you deserve a better lifestyle. That he, you know, at a government job, he's probably earning a little bit less than 6 figures, and she wanted that 6-figure life. So without any repercussion, she decided to wreck her home. And I don't know her personally, but this is just what I'm assuming here. She decided to wreck her home, go out. Friends are probably from the streets, and get back in there. And if I'm not, I probably might be, you know, stretching here, but she was probably seeing another guy that was probably making a little bit more money, that showed her a different lifestyle, even sold her a bit of a dream. She got a little of a taste of it and left the good guy that was taking care of her for a facade, a dream that was probably sold to her either from her friends or through social media. Let's hop back into it.
Yeah, so our first one was 2015. The second one was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pregnant with my third one when I left.
Okay,
him.
let's stop right here. It's not it's not yours. It's his too.
Right.
So you left the man who was taking care of all the bills, providing, to do what? Where'd you go live?
I went to live apart from him. So basically,
where?
I am in a state of welfare.
Where? Who? Are you in a Section 8 home? Did you go live with family members? What?
Yeah, Section 8 home.
So you left the working man to go live in the projects.
So let's get this straight here. We had this woman that had everything set up perfectly. If we go back 50 years, even 100 years, she has the perfect setup. Now, is it millionaire status? Is she a housewife, a basketball wife? No, but she has a perfectly set up for a guy that loves her and willing to take care of her. And she decided to leave that environment and put her children and herself in a welfare Section 8 apartment. Now, there's consequences, right? Well, you know, we get faced with consequences. We make decisions, and this is what we're looking at right here. Let's see what Kevin has to say about that.
Why?
So after just us working out in our relationship.
Okay, can you just get to the point? Was there any abuse, any drugs, any what?
Yeah.
Huh?
But if I could, if I'm telling that to you all, it's going to sound like.
I need to know, man, because you called me and asked me for my opinion, and you got to tell me the truth. I can't just make shit up. And what you're saying, what you're saying doesn't make sense.
No, I was calling in just to speak on.
But see, there's no high. Well, first off, high value, ma'am. You high value men are high earning men with careers, who have their lives going the right way.
Right.
You
so
don't.
That's the only. Yeah, that's what I want to know because I'm new to your channel.
I get it, ma'am. That's why high value basically means the people who went and have a white collar job or a blue collar job, a career, guys who are working 10, 12 hours, making 100,000 on their way. The people who are living the life that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And see, what I'm not understanding, ma'am, is you were with a man and you're not telling me why you left the man, the father of your 3 children.
Whenever he keeps asking, he's asked 5, 6, 7 times, and she's not answering it clearly. She's saying, I gotta find myself. And if you guys follow any of the meme pages on Instagram, and we're not here to say like, hey, these are good pages, but hey, you know, Hoodville, these kind of pages, they're kind of funny, but they're true in an aspect. They're funny, true. You know, when a woman says, I gotta find myself, basically what that means is she probably found another man. Right? We have a guy that's perfectly good for her, taking care of her. Now, as the guy, if we're sitting here and say the guy is perfect and this guy is not toxic, whatever, we don't know. But we all know is that he's doing what the man is supposed to do. He's in the house. He's in the children's life. He's taking care of her, but she still decided to leave. What I'm thinking here, if we can read behind the lines, if we can read behind those pauses, is that she potentially cheated and found another man, whether it was a fling or whether it was a guy that could provide a different lifestyle or sold her a dream, and she decided to trade that or get a taste of that in case, in other ways, of what she was already having with her baby daddy.
Children. Just be.
Oh, no, I don't mind telling.
Well, why?
I don't mind telling.
But I've been asking for the last, I got other people, I've been asking.
So basically, our relationship became toxic. There was things that I was doing in the beginning of our
what does that mean, ma'am?
So like
was there abuse involved?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, lady. Just get to it. Was there abuse involved? Was there physical abuse involved?
All right, let me tell my story.
I don't want to hear you. Watch this shit now. Wait. You're not paying for this. If you want to pay, you can carry your ass onto my website and take your broke ass and check out, and I can do this privately. I don't know why you think people think you can come over here and then dictate how this stuff runs. You want my help? Let me help you, or get on, because I got 4 other people waiting.
Oh, I was just coming up to just speak. Like,
no, I need you to speak.
Not so much asking.
Again, who want to hear? Be quiet, Kevin. You live in the projects. And you left a man with a job. Who wants to hear you talk?
We see here, we have Kevin just asking simple questions, and this woman cannot answer any of the questions that were important to her life, and she wanted to come here talking about other things. So without further ado, if you guys like reactions like this to Kevin Samuels and other type of people that talk in this manosphere, hit the subscribe button. I'll be putting out more videos like this. Hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.